I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Hello everyone, it's day 7. I can't believe I've been doing this for a week. Please ignore my appearance. It's Sunday. We've actually been in today. This never happens usually. It's very rare we have a day in. We normally just go out. We find it a lot easier to be out, to be honest. But anyway, so we've just been in all day and I haven't had anything to film because honestly we haven't done anything. Eric's just been really happy today, doing like his own thing, which is not usually like him either. I think yesterday we just had such a busy day and we had a late night as well, getting back from Castle Howard. I just knew today we weren't going to make it out, too tired, late night, so we stayed in, and yeah, that's been it really. Felix has had 2 naps, and while he's been napping I've been getting stuff done for my blog. We've just had lunch and dinner and we've watched a few films, and that's it. And now it's we're going to have a really early night. I'm going to get both kids in bed. It's only 5:30 at the moment, but we've already had dinner. And tomorrow is the start of a week, and it's going to be a really, really important week. I just want to say, if you have watched any of the videos this week that I've posted, a really, really big thank you for watching them and being included in this, because it's really, the reason why I'm doing this Vlogmas is because this month is just a life-changing month. I'm never in my life going to have another month like this, and I wanted to look back on it because, you know, since Felix has been born, apart from a couple pictures in my phone, I honestly have like not took many videos or anything, and there's been a lot of things that we've done in the last 7 months that I really wish I'd have documented more, writ about, or took more videos or whatever. So I really thought I need to do it this month, and then I'm just going to put them all on a hard drive and I'll be able to look back at them forever. But it does mean a lot to me, like people have been watching them, and I've got a few messages. And next week as well I'm going to be still videoing even when I go into hospital on Wednesday, and I'm still going to share them with you. And I'm really excited because I feel like, you know, I've got, when I go out and I meet a lot of you, and a lot of you come up to me and you say hello, and you know, you give me a hug and you wish me well for what's happening next week, and it really means a lot to me. I don't just see you as a stranger, and I feel like a lot of people are with me on this. That might sound a little bit soppy or silly, but just bear with me. I feel like there are a lot of people who are with me on the whole thing that's been happening, and I feel like we've almost been counting down together, and we're going to experience it not together, because obviously I am the one that's getting the hip replacement, but I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of people that are happy for me, and I really appreciate it, and I really can't wait for next week and to share the last week with you. Well, Monday, Tuesday and is going to be like normal, and Wednesdays when I go into hospital, Wednesdays when I'm getting the hip replacement. It's going to be very early on Wednesday morning, so Wednesday evening I will post the video from Wednesday, and hopefully Thursday I'll be out of bed and I'll be walking with a frame or crutches, I'm not sure, but I'll be sharing it all with you next week. So please stick around. If you want, you can watch. Thank you for watching all this week, what we've been up to. It's just been quite a normal week for us, apart from the big day out yesterday, just getting a tree and all that sort of stuff. But you can watch them all because I've been also uploading them on my blog every day with bullet points and like descriptions of what we've been doing. So if you can't watch, or you're not interested in watching, or you're laid in bed and you don't want to put the volume on, you can just read it if you want. If you're not interested in reading about anything to do with that, you know, and you're thinking, you know, I follow this page, I read your blog because I'm interested about days out and I want ideas and I don't want to listen about your hip replacement, fine. There's a lot of new posts on my blog that I've been doing all week, including 2 big ones today, all about days out, all about things to do. One of them today I posted is top 20 best winter days out, and it's not just Christmas stuff. I've tried to combine a lot of things in it, and I think it's a good guide for winter, so go and have a look at that. There's Messy Place South Yorkshire, there's Wiggle Tots, there's, I think I posted Chatsworth review the other day, yes I did. there's lots of stuff. So please go and have a look, because there's new content and there's old content that I've like jiggled up a bit and made it look better and repurposed it. And of course, for this week coming, I've got the term time guide if you want ideas for what to do this week with a toddler who's maybe not at nursery or on their 3 days off, you don't know what to do, go and have a look. There's also a lot of stuff to do with babies in that guide as well, so if you've got a little one and you're not sure what to do this week, go and have a look at it. I've also got things like soft play guides and swimming, and obviously the big play groups and toddlers class. So everyone watching is probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's just sat there talking about a blog and she's just plugging herself. It's just that I really write this stuff to, you know, to give people ideas so they find stuff to do, and that's just why I'm telling you. So hopefully you find it useful. Have a really good week ahead. I'd really like to know what you've been doing this weekend actually. So please let me know, like, if you did something really good or maybe not so good, let me know. Also, you know, the general election is next week, and that's like, it's sort of helping take the nerves off from what's happening, you know, because the general election is such a big thing, because it's like taking the edge off of me being nervous about what's happening, because it's a big distraction, and obviously a lot of people are talking about it, and it happens to be on the day that I'm getting surgery, so we will see what happens. I don't want to talk about politics. Also, days out wise, that's sort of done now until after surgery, so that's crazy to think. But the next thing we'll be doing is Lotherton Hall, and that's just a week after surgery. I'm really excited about it. I just hope I'm feeling all right. I actually booked it like for 2 weeks after surgery, but my surgery got moved, so now it's a week. But our plan, we'll go in. We're staying overnight, so we've booked a cheap hotel. I think it's just a Holiday Inn Express, or no, actually it's Premier Inn. So that's the first thing we'll be doing after surgery. Then we've got a few things in between. We're going to see Show and Crystal Peak, Santa's Grotto, and I'm hoping that we can maybe go for a walk or something like that. And I haven't really booked a lot because I don't know exactly how I'm going to be feeling. So we've got Lotherton Hall, which is like the last big thing, a few days before Christmas, and then the first thing we'll be doing after Christmas is we're going to Lady Bower. And a few years ago for my birthday, I think it was 2 years ago now, we stayed at Lady Bower Inn and we went for walks all around, and it was really good, and I really liked the B&B, and they did us a vegan menu as well, and the staff were just lovely. So I thought, because I really want to do a New Year's Day walk, and not only is a New Year's Day walk brilliant, but this year it's just going to feel extra special. Well, it'll be next year, it'll feel extra special because I haven't managed to obviously go for a walk since Felix was born. Obviously not counting being on the scooter, I mean a walk. So that's what I've done. I've booked to go on New Year's Day, and we're going to stay overnight, and we're just going to hopefully go for walks, maybe hire a bike. It'll be just under a month post-op, and we'll see what I'm doing by then. Felix is so different to Eric as a baby. He's much more independent than Eric ever was. He's very happy just playing by himself. We hardly hear a peep out of him, bless him. He was so cute. He's also a lot more mobile than Eric ever was either. He started crawling, and he's just around everything. He's into everything. So I think we might have our work cut out with this one in terms of that. Eric was not really crawling ever. Like, he shuffled around on his bum a little bit, but then he just walked. Also, Felix has started babbling, as you can hear. Hello. He started babbling and talking, haven't you? He's so cute. He's just made this entire thing, you know, over the last like 7 months now. He's just been the light of this whole dark thing we've been through. If it wasn't for how, I hate saying how good, but you know, if it wasn't for how good he really been, I don't know how I would have coped. He's just amazing, man. I love him so much. He's so cute. Felix is a very special baby. I don't know if you know, but when he was born, he was taken to NICU and he was given a really special cooling treatment for 72 hours. He was in an incubator and he was basically put in a real cold box to send him into a state of hypothermia to treat brain damage. and the treatment, that it's called a cooling treatment, the one at the Jessops is the only one they have in South Yorkshire. So if I hadn't have had Felix in Jessops, if I'd have been in another hospital somewhere in South Yorkshire, he would have gone in an air ambulance to Jessops to have it, and he might not be alive, or he might have brain damage. We didn't know until the end of his cooling treatment. He had an MRI. We didn't know if he would be all right until then, and he's very lucky because nothing at all is wrong with him. He made a full recovery, and he's just incredibly lovely and clever and active and crazy, and I love him. And it was very scary to go through all that, but I'm just glad that it turned out all right. And he's so lovely. That's it. Please come along with us next week for an amazing week. I'm so nervous, it's unreal.